Whoa, dude. Botswana. Gosh. Oh, Papagena. Potenti na poca.
This is the cinemas! Have some respect!
Ma che le buone movies. Hush! Tomato. Look at you!
You again!
No! Milano, Papadan, okay. Wow! Shish! Pure bacca la macchina!
That's it, buddy! You're out of here!
No! Oh, les movies! Papi! Stopa! Macarena, shush!
That's enough, fella! Move that ticket!
Les movies! Bello back crash! Po, potato,
Oh, well, if it isn't Mr. Peanut again. Out you go! They do not pay me enough to deal with this baloney. Get up! Get out!
Oh, c'est les Pouillarques! Bayou pudding! Oh, shh! Shush! Shusha! Snipa, les potes! Snip, chat! Stop pas, la Macarena! Bow! Okay.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Talks Too Much.
Oh, la potaine.
Hello!
No, tocca tu!
Time to go, Gabby Goose.
Everybody in the city gets a shot at being sharp live on my screen.
Some whammy face. I've got one for you.
Time to put your walking boots on.
Milano, Papadan, okay. Wow! Meow! Shish!
Well, good evening and welcome to another Scale Model Ninja. Tonight we have a guest on. Now, I was going to do some trickery, but our guest this evening is none other than the big Care Bear himself, Mr. Marcus Brunt. So this is his first time, so be kind to him. Okay? So I'll bring him on now. And there he is.
Hello.
Good evening.
You
Yeah.
make me sound like such a softie.
Me? Oh. So, you're breaking your cherry tonight then. Your first ever live stream.
Well, one of them. I mean, yeah.
So yeah, we've got so we're going to start a new build tonight. This is something we've had planned for a while. We just had a few technical issues, so to speak, to get this all sorted. But we're up and running now, so we're all here and we're waiting. And yeah, so tonight's build will be the Shackleton. And it's the old Rebel kits. And these were originally frog molds. So it could be an interesting build.
Yeah. Ross
So-
knows me.
So have you got anything to say first before we get cracking?
No. It's going to be interesting. First time here online, so it's going to be an interesting build that I've noticed. So it's a lot of flash on mine, at least. So
Well, yeah, I've not really had a chance to look at mine properly yet, and I've not really seen any real problems with mine at the moment. So, yeah. I have actually been busy during the week. I've also been playing around with another Shackleton that I've already had. I had it partially built with the interior all done, and that's the Airfix one. Well, so far, it is now to that stage. So, that's what we're up to on this one. We've got the engine still to go on. Well, the props basically left to go on that, and I'll just doing some of the decoing now, and then I'll paint the props up and everything and get that sorted. So that's just being set aside for tonight. So then we'll go and have a quick look in chat and see what's going on in there. So let's see. Chat. Here we go. You go up to the top, and first in is Cora Pink saying evening all, and then we've got Sprue and Glue in saying hi Ross, Christine and chat, and we've got Autism Emily in. Good evening Emily and welcome to the stream. She's saying hi Ross. And then we've got Marcus saying, evening Ross. Yep, well, I think we know you're there. And he's also, you're saying hi to Cora, and then it's me saying good evening to everyone. And then he's got Marcus saying hi to David and Emily. And then we've got Cora Pink saying hi Emily and Marcus. And hi to David. And then we've got David saying hi to Emily and Marcus. And then we've got Jacqueline from Crochet Art in saying, evening everyone. Both watching on the big screen. Oh dear, that's scary.
yeah, especially with a beard like this, you know, it can be
Ah,
overwhelming.
Mr. Fluffy.
You're ruining my image, man.
You have one? Then we've got David saying hi to Jackie and Kevin. And then we've got Cora Pink saying, Marcus, you've changed to the wrong pick.
Yeah, well, conscious choice.
Oh dear. And then we've got Cora saying hi to Jackie and Kevin. And you got you saying hi to Jacqueline and Kevin. And you got Cora, you saying hi to Cora. Thought I'd start out subtle. And then we've got Graham Corbett in saying, where is Farty Pants? Haha. Who's that? Hmm. And then you got Corpink saying hi, lol, Marcus. And then you got Sprue and Glue saying, it ain't me. Sorry, David. Nope, not tonight, mate. But we may get you on in another show further along. So don't worry, mate. You will be joining at some point. And then we've got Corpink saying hi to Graham. And then Graham saying hi to Marcus, mate. And then we've got Jacqueline saying hi to David, Marcus, and Cora. And then Graham saying hi to Cora. You got Sprue and Glue saying hi to Graham. And then you got Sprue saying, yo, Marcus has a face. Ooh.
See?
Yeah. So it's even got fluff included.
Yeah.
So you got Graham saying hi to Sprue. And then you got Emily saying, Marcus, Luna says hi. That's obviously the pretty cat saying hi.
Hello.
Then we've got Graham saying, hi, Emily, hope you're well. And then you got David, obviously spotted your Star Wars, saying, I spy Star Wars on Marcus's shelf. Yes, he's got the slave one up there. And you got Emily saying, hi, Ross, fine, Luna around. And then kitten and puppy cuddles from Tilly and Luna. And big cuddles back. And then we've got John Stabin. Good evening, John. And he's saying good morning all. Well, yeah, good morning over there for you lot, wasn't it? Then Graham saying about JC Bricks and Bills who blows his trumpet. Haha. And then you got Corpink saying hi to John. So this is the kit that we're messing about with tonight.
Yeah.
It's the Average Accent MR2 or MR3, sorry. We'll get it right in it. And it's the Rebel kit. And as I said, it's the frog mold. So just to make it more interesting, and considering like to the other one there, this one has quite a few raised rivets on. So it should be interesting.
Oh, yes.
A lot of people have said like to get rid of all the rivets, and I thought, nah, I just build it as it is. More interesting that way.
How would you get rid of the rivets? Make your own, or?
Because it's mostly on the real birds. You probably wouldn't have noticed them so proud, if you know what I mean. That's why.
Makes sense. Yeah.
But that's what they done. So we're going to build it as is, I think. Well, I am anyway. I love what you're doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, shall we go down to Matt Cannons and
Sure.
get cracking? Look at him. Do. Video and bump and that one. And there we go. We're now on my Matcam. So there we go. Let's go. You turn around a bit more. Oops. There we go. That's a bit better.
Yeah. So basically, as I told Ross earlier, since my kit was mainly off sprue, I had a lot of loose parts. So I'll start out by cleaning that up before I start building anything, basically. So yeah, enjoy. And you got David saying morning, John, and he's going 8 likes. Way to go! Thank you very much. So I did have a few loose pieces in my one, which I've actually previously. Yeah, I've been lucky in that one, I suppose. Well, you know, sometimes it pans out for you.
Yep, and I did bag them all up earlier, so just to make it keep them all together. So then we've got a few more bits that have fallen off since then. But hey ho, I think that's everything out of the bag. Yep, okay, that's going in the bin. Out of the way. So, fun part now is finding where to start on this thing. Wingy wingy. Is wingy things? Bay doors. Now, as you'll probably notice, I may build a bit quicker than Marcus.
You're joking.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm not as quick as Ross. I think that's quite apparent. I can't pump out 3-4 models a week. But I'm sure it'll be great. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you work at the whole idea is that you work at your own speed, and you just basically do what you do, and that's it, really.
Yeah. So.
And enjoy it in the process, which is all fun and games.
That's the point, right?
Yep. Okay, so I've got to find the parts now. Go for the few more loose bits there. We'll stick them in the make it time being. That one in there. Nope, still connected. You got Emily saying, we'll probably be reading my book about the 737 MAX 8 incidents. Ooh. Yes, Emily's one of those loves the aircraft investigation, crash investigation things programs. So, okay.
I like those shows too, I have to say.
Yeah, they're very interesting and informative, aren't they?
Yeah.
So let's see. Yeah, compared to the Airfix kit, it's very basic, this one, to say the least. Well, it has no interior really. It got a bit of the cockpit, and that's about it really.
It's very simple.
On this one, it's a nice, easy kit to start off with. As they say.
Well, I'm sure you're right.
Yep. And then we've got John Paul joining us saying, oh,
Hey.
Good evening, John Paul. I have to make a piece of that up then, won't I? That bit's missing a bit then, mind. Okay then, let's see if we can find the first bits. Do. Seems to have bits all over the place here.
Sorry. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Really good. So the wing is supposed to join together there, but it's not gonna. It's gonna be a pain. So that bit lines up. Oh, it does line up. That central pin there. Oh, there we go. And he's got his sander out already.
Christ. Carving it.
Take that location pin off, I think.
Yeah, you're modifying already?
Yeah, it's just I'm just checking the wings. Because the location pin's pushing it over and out of line. So might have to just take that one off. Yeah. Only sort of like a mill out, really. Yeah, about a mill out of line.
Wow.
But that's easily solved. Snips.
Yes.
That solved that problem. That's better. That's got it. Yep, that's that one then. Let's have a look at the other one. See if it has the same problems.
Don't say that.
We've got Paolo in from across an even bigger pond. He's joined us tonight.
Good evening.
Nice of you to finally manage to catch a live stream, Paolo. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, welcome.
And he's saying hi, Ross, or hey, Ross, and yep. What's them? You're also maybe saying I study air crashes to find out all I can about them. That's fair enough. A lot of people do. It's a very interesting thing to get into, I suppose. I mean, I have been known to check up on some of the military air crashes.
It happens.
Well, yeah. I mean, just one of the things I enjoyed sort of researching. Okay. I hear the sound of scraping blades.
Yeah. The flash is a little bit. It's okay. I'll manage.
Oh dear. Well, this is I suppose in a way it's a good kit to start off to sort of like break you in on the actual older kits that are around.
Since you managed to make me buy stuff, that's
Me?
I have to be ready, I guess. Yeah, you.
I don't do things like that.
Make me buy. It's not really the right term. It's more like coercing me. What do you say? What's that word? It's.
I lead you in the right direction.
Well, that's your term for it. I can't say my term on air.
Oh dear.
Well, we've had a lot of fun. So.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least
it's always good fun spending somebody else's money. Yeah, that wing lines up perfectly. Yep, that will line up perfectly, that one. So
something do work.
Basically, it's going to be, you may have the same problem with your one.
Yeah, I will investigate that at a later time. Jesus, did they just throw this in the mold?
Well, it's a fairly old one. I mean, you got to think this is going back. The original mold would probably be going back to the 60s.
Okay, got it. Again, older than me.
Not be much.
Oi.
Yeah. So we know the wings are now going to go together quite well, and all the flash is cleaned off of them.
are you?
We do have one little bit of a broken piece that can be sorted. I'll just have to. Oop.
That's his mouse. It's a bit safe on the corners because you're unfolded. Which one says Mike? That one.
Yep. Is it?
Keep talking.
Yep. So the technical support's just come down for some reason.
Yeah, because you were cutting out earlier and you got distortion a bit.
I've been over distorting.
Yes, you be careful with that.
I'm going to cut back on to... There you go.
So technical support has done her job. She's now going to run and hide again.
You should be very lucky having that kind of support.
Well, she comes in useful.
I am very lucky. I also have witnessed this support.
Yeah, there's absolutely no cockpit detail in this one at all.
No, that's good. Black out the windows. What? Who said that?
You don't even get a decal for the dashboard, the actual cockpit, which is
Fantastic.
hey
I'm a bit
ho.
with it at the moment.
Yeah, you had a bit of a mishap with your A10 ones, didn't you?
Yeah, I had specially purchased Red Devil decals that are quite large. And as a noob, I used solid set, like you should, on at least proper factory-made ones. And it disintegrated while trying to apply it. And it made my day a very sad day because I was so looking forward to putting these on because they're bloody awesome looking. And yeah, it made me rethink a few things in my life. And because I know how long it took for me to get these decals from the US for some reason. And they were not cheap.
But somebody didn't read the instructions, did they?
Say again.
Somebody didn't read the instructions.
It didn't say don't use Microsol mics. It just said apply them. So I thought, in my limited wisdom, that that applies to all kinds of decals, and it didn't. And now I learned a very expensive lesson, like you do.
You slightly melted them, didn't you?
Say again?
You slightly melted him.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, I think slurry is a good word. But I have ordered a new set because hell hath no fury, as Marcus scorned. So I will get these decals and I will make them. I will make it justice.
Now, just to confirm, there was no damage to any lamps, was there?
Oh, shut up.
And you didn't slap.
To answer that question, no.
And no slapping of the poor computer.
No, I wasn't enraged. God damn it! I mean, I was merely. I was very disappointed. I think that's the word. I was very disappointed. Especially when I picked up this piece of decal. I was going to slide it over on the aircraft, and it came apart in like 5 pieces when I was like moving. And I was like, I can save this. I can save it. No, I can't save it.
Oh dear. And then we've got Steve from Totally Scale Models joining us, saying, evening. Good evening, Steve. Welcome to the stream.
Good evening. Enjoy the Noob Fest. Ross is trying to steer me through the
blind leading the blind.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't have that strong glasses, really.
Believe me, when it comes to me teaching other people to use this sort of thing, then it is.
Yeah, well, the tone of your voice when I told you what happened to my decals on my A10, you just like, It's like, yeah. Well, maybe I should have told you. Well, maybe you just won't see me suffer. It all pans out in the end. I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah, as I said, like it's a learning curve for everybody, mate. It's one of them things.
Yeah.
We
As
all,
I said, I mean, it's a lesson.
Yeah.
Regardless of how it turned out, and now I know when you order decals that are not set for the for the kit you're building, warm water, just to make sure.
yeah. Mm.
Sure, this company will be very happy to see me return. So
Got some fairly bad mismolds on these on my sprue anyway.
yeah,
Sadly.
it's a bit of a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's what you expect from a kit this age, though. Really, it means I'm gonna have to get the.
I'm not too worried. It's just a lot of work, right? So.
Oh yeah, it's just take your time and go from there. See what happens. I mean, I've got one of the front engine mounts. It's got a great big chunk missing from the actual radial section, so I'm gonna have to get my green stuff out, I think.
The green stuff.
Yeah.
Now he's talking.
Just to build it up again and then sort of shave it back.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's generally what I expected from a kit like this, really.
Oh, good for you.
You got Emily saying, I look up actual incident reports by the air crash investigators and read books about their air crashes. Ooh.
Wow, that's heavy.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's enough. So that's two pieces I've got to look at rebuilding a little bit.
Oh, rebuilding it?
Yeah, well, there's big chunks missing out of it, so I will get the green stuff out and fill them.
Yeah.
It's like on the front of the engine part, you see a big hole just about, let's see, I can get it up to the position right where the tip of my blade is there.
Yeah,
there's actually a hole in there that needs filling, and then onto one of the pieces on the top there, nice little ejection pin marking where it's not molded fully, just there. So
fantastic.
Yep. Nothing like keeping it interesting.
Yeah. But you learn from that too, That's what.
Oh yeah.
So, it's like
just adds to the repertoire.
Yeah. The repertoire, he says. I'd like to see your book. How to churn out 5 models in a week without going insane.
Well, the reason why I do that is because I've probably got about 5 or 6 kits on the go at any one time.
Yeah, I get it.
It's very rare if I just have the one kit. Okay, see if that fits in. Nope, the door doesn't fit. Okay, let's have a look at you. Why are you not going in? Oh, get there. I've got Michael Naven in saying, Emily, why aren't you working as an air crash investigator? You show an interest. Very true.
Yeah. I mean, it must be an interesting job if nothing else. If
Yeah.
you're so inclined, right? being able to help a lot of people.
I mean, it's going to be an intense job anyway. That's one thing.
Oh, it'll keep you busy, that's for sure.
Yeah. Now, are you going to fit it? Ah, gotcha. There we go.
You have done now, yeah?
No, I just managed to get the side door to fit.
So the first thing I told Ross, well, not the first, but one of the first things, I said, I can't keep up with you. It's not going to happen.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to, mate. I mean, you're mostly build Gundams and that sort of thing, aren't you? Really, you're sort of like branching out on building scale model aircraft and such.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Let's see what colour is this going to be. The interior. F. What you done now?
No. It's the molding of the piece. I mean, I thought that was bad, but this is
Matt,
it's a lot of material to remove. Let's just say that way.
yeah, it can on some of the pieces. Yeah, I would put it. Probably will do, but. So the whole interior of this aircraft is matte black. Blimey. That's going to be interesting. There we go. That's a good point. Did you actually order the exterior colours? Because you said you were going to. That'd be a no then.
But I was thinking,
dangerous
it's going to
things.
take me a while to clean up this model anyway, so I have time, and I can get the colors in like 3 days. So
yeah,
so it should not be an issue. Plus, I do have some paint here. It's not like I'm.
Well, you should be able to get the interior and all sort of like
yeah.
semi sorted
I have
out.
black. I have white. I have some grays. Rainbow colors as well if needed.
Nice pink one then.
Well, you should see. So yeah, I should warn people. I guess I don't build or paint historically correct. Really, I paint what I think it should be.
Yep, exactly what I do.
Yeah, it's like with the A10. I didn't think about the invasion stripes. Okay, there was one with invasion stripes on the A10. However, decals on that one will be a bit of a match, not squadron or something like that, but other things. Just to make it a little bit more fun for me to look at.
Yes, I mean it's each to their own. I mean you build what you feel happy with.
You're gonna have it in your living room, so it's me.
Yeah.
And for future builds, it's going to be a little bit wacky, I guess, regardless of what it is. Not wacky. I'm not going to go crazy.
Well, I don't know so much. There is one build that we're going to be doing in the future that could end up being slightly interesting.
Absolutely right. That was the one I was referring to.
Yeah. That's going to definitely make it more interesting.
I think it's going to be awesome when finished.
Well, yeah, I mean, my one's going to have a crew of penguins, so yeah, it's going to be interesting. to say the least.
So how many followers did you lose now?
See, I've actually gained a subscriber tonight.
Great, fantastic. Keep it coming.
Yep. Let's see, quick catch one. But normally. Also, Emily's watching Air Crash Investigation, and Emily, then right, yeah, that's a part. And you got Cora Pink saying hi to Michael, and then Michael saying hello to Cora. But normally, the only ones with technical failures that contribute to the crash of the audience, and that's from Emily. And then we've got Steve saying hi to Cora, and then Emily going, "Will be after college, maybe after being an aircraft engineer." Oh,
good job.
Yep.
It's always work in that field.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely going to be needing more aircraft later on anyway, so...
Yeah, but it can lead up to so many other future possibilities.
Well, yeah. I hope it all works out well for her.
Yes.
And then you got Michael Nolan saying, engineers think that way. And then you got Emily saying, snuggling with my 9-month-old kitten. Oh. You got David saying, Ross, we missed Roran's show today. Yes, there's a reason for that, but I'm not going to go into it. Sadly. But no doubt it'll... But he will be back next weekend as long as he behaves.
Keyword. Hashtag behave. So what got you into modelling in the first place then, Marcus? Well, as a kid, I started modelling. I've been a fair few models when I was, between 12 and 16, 17, 18, thereabouts. And then school, met a girl, sports got in the way, and then I stopped. And then I found you guys, this crazy lot of people with big hearts when I was at my lowest point, basically. And, started out lightly with some Gundams and stuff like that, just kind of get back into things. And now I'm here with you. Basically, that's the short story.
Well, yeah, I mean, we like to keep it interesting.
Yeah. Well, you only have an hour and a half. So.
Well, sometimes it's been known to go on longer, this stream.
That is true. I have seen that. And of course, I managed to crack something open here. So now I'm going to have to fix it.
Oh, dear.
Faster.
Yeah, that's one thing you'll have to get to learn with older kits, I'm afraid.
Sausage fingers and all that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, it's also with the plastic, it can sometimes be brittle on the older kits. So it's like anything. Some things age well and the others don't.
I'm going to leave that alone. Wow. There you go.
What's that? The old age part or the brittle part?
Doesn't matter how much you batter me. You're still older than I am.
At least I don't look it.
You'd be proud if you had a beard like me. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's more salt and pepper than a beard, really. When I let it grow.
That shows your age, huh? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No. Santa beard for the win.
I mean, I suppose in a way, JC Brixton Build would be even prouder of a beard like that, really.
Well, he should try to grow one.
Well, that's the operative. That is the operative word: is try to grow one.
Well, you don't know until you try, right? So, God, here we have flash galore. Jesus Christ, should be arrested. Flashing.
Well, that's the two halves of interior. Got their first coat.
Painting already. Jesus
Oh yeah.
Christ.
It's, as I said, it's a very basic kit, this one. I mean,
He's taunting me. That's what he's doing. It's all tauntage. I have to step up somehow.
don't worry about it, mate. You just go at your pace and crack on and do whatever you want, mate.
So when someone tells you you can do whatever you want, you should be very careful.
So it's going to turn into a Shackleton with a jet engine on it.
No. Maybe.
We've got JC Brixton Builds in, saying evening
Hey.
Ross, Marcus, and all in chat. Good evening, James. Welcome to the stream.
James, we weren't talking about you at all.
No, we weren't doing that. And yeah. And he's gone, oi, I don't need to try, lol. Well, you do, because you've got those two little malted patches on the side of your face that don't seem to grow
Good for you,
anything.
James. Good for you.
Oh dear.
That's the kind of answer you should give.
Okay, now where's the back parts of the seats there? There they are. Just need a little bit of clean up. Well, we have 17 people watching at the moment.
Awesome.
Yep.
Hello, 17 people.
Yep, if you're enjoying the stream, please hit the thumbs up. Just helps with the statistics on the stream. And it also helps Marcus feel grateful, because then he knows that he's welcome. If you hit those thumbs up.
Yes.
You got,
Help me.
and we've also got Dorkosaurus in saying hi, Ross, Cora Pink, Marcus, and everyone in Chatland. Hello.
Hey,
Good evening,
welcome.
Dorcas. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I don't think I'll be using the little dudes in this one.
The little dudes.
Yeah, the pilot dudes.
The pilots? I haven't looked.
Yeah. Well, if that's what you can call them anyway.
Well, someone has to fly the plane, I guess. Those are pilots. But yeah, if there's no interior, I mean, why even bother?
Yeah. Well, I suppose you could see them through the cockpit window light, but
Yeah.
again, they're like very basic figures. I mean, they look like crash test dummies.
Oh,
And he got like an injection pin marking right in the centre of him. So
yeah, exactly.
I don't think I'll be messing around with them.
He's
For some strange reason.
executed already. So,
Yeah, he's been shot, I think, by a 50 cal round, I think. To say the least. Okay, let's get this green stuff out and get that drying while I'm actually thinking about it. And get these parts prepared.
Oh, I didn't manage to break it, so that's good.
That's always a bonus.
Yes, well, I'm surprised. It's always fun when you surprise yourself. I could have saved the weight on shipping if we got rid of all the flash, you know.
And where's that engine mount? There it is. There we go.
Crud. It'll be great when it's done.
Good.
When I've painted over everything so you can't see it.
Yeah. I think that's going to do that. A bit of wetter. Just wet him down a bit. There we go. Smooth it over. Perfect. Well, it's not totally perfect, but it will do for what's needed on that. So that's that one repaired. Let's have a look at you. Yes, good old ejection pin mouldings, marks.
Yeah. Everywhere.
Yeah, it's one thing. It's a good thing about having this green stuff when you get these sort of things. Yeah, it's a product you get from Citadel.
Okay.
And it's a bit like Milliput and that sort of thing when you mix it all together, and it's comes in little pots like so. And it's already mixed, and you just basically put it in, and then to sort of like help mold it, you just let it, you just dampen it just a slight little bit, and then it's sort of like you can mold it then quite happily. Oh, I missed something from Steve. Let's have a quick look. I think we have. Let's have a look. Oh, wake up, Mr. Mousy. Thank you. Yeah, we've got Steve from Total Scale Model saying, sorry I missed the stream. What are you building? Basically, we're building a Shackleton, the Revell Shackleton 172nd MR3, which is originally the frog mould of the Shackleton. So it's quite an interesting sort of mould to deal with. And as you can see, we've got a few parts that are mismolded and stuff like that, so it just adds to the fun when building it and dealing with the ejection pin molds and that lot, where they've sort of like sunken and then short molds. Oh, there's another two there that I've got to deal with as well. Oh, lovely. So out of the 4 engine mount points, oh no, all 4 of them need moulding. Need repairing. Teach me for not looking at them properly. Yeah, that's you into there. I'll do that in a minute.
Oh dear.
We need you into there. And you into there. And I think that's all 3 pieces there sorted. Yeah. Get a bit of just dampen that down a little bit, and we should flush that down again like that. Just mold that into it nicely. So yeah, as you can see from the green bits, we're about to fill in where the mold holes are.
Yeah.
Where it's a short
Well,
mold.
I don't have that stuff, so there will just be holes. And
well, I mean, what you can do is if you've got any like your normal glue, get a little plastic tub, make sprue glue out.
Yeah, exactly.
You can soon make some sprue glue up.
Yeah. I just thought I'd get rid of half a ton of flash first. Maybe I can use it. Yeah, you're laughing. I'm not.
I suppose it's a way because I'm actually fairly used to dealing with older kits, so therefore it sort of like doesn't surprise me.
No, I get it. Stick it to the new guy. I got it.
Would I do a thing like that?
No.
I'm always kind and considerate when it comes to the new people.
Yes, you are. I have to say.
Okay, so that gets there. So, let's have a quick look at this. So there you go. So I'm going to make these seats NATO olive and brown headrests, like they normally do.
You'll be finished with that tomorrow. Christ.
Oh, I won't be. I mean, I'll go so far on this and then it'll get put aside and I'll bring the other Shackleton back up and build that. Well, finish that decal in that off and then do the pillars and that on that one. But rest of the weekend, probably finish that tomorrow. So it's ready for Colin at Festa 67's workshop. Because he has his Sunday show tomorrow.
Oh, yes, that's correct.
So I'll probably sit and watch that while I finish off the MR2. You got Steve saying he's got an AW2 for sale. Is that the Airfix one? Or is it the another mould, Steve? So I'm not sure there's who else makes the shack mould. I think, well, other than the Frog, which most of them sort of like derived from. I know Airfix are looking at reissuing some more. Oh, it's the Revell AEW2. Ooh. You'll have to PM me, Steve. Right. Yeah, I've actually got that one. Is that if it's the newer mould of the Revell one, yeah. But I know Airfix are going to re-release the, I think it's MR3. I think they're going to do. I read somewhere today. Just to be different. Should be an interesting kit. Okay, got brown for the heady wrists. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Not looking too bad.
You good?
Yep, it's coming together. It's done that nicely. Just get you to watch there. Yeah, the I might get another Airfix version of it. It comes saying it comes with oh, we've got Joel Grick joining us saying evening Ross, Marcus and all in chat. Good evening, Joel.
Hey, Joel.
And we've got Emily going on about the Revell Airbus A380-800 in BA livery to build. Oh, that's the... Is that what you've got to do, Emily? Or is that the one... Oh, yeah, she has. Emily's got an A380-300. Ooh, 800, sorry. In BA livery. Ooh. But yes, as you know, Emily, that I did actually mention, I have released the what's in the box of the Revell A319, I think it is. The Airbus A319. And that will probably find its way onto the bench after I've done this.
Nice.
So, and it'll be a civilian aircraft. Ooh.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's good to see you do a civilian.
Yeah, it's entering a realm that I don't normally enter.
Well, it's an aircraft, right? How many?
Well, yeah, but it's civilian. It has lots of white on it.
Well,
It doesn't have a camouflage pattern.
you could paint it in a different color if you wished.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think the Netherlands do actually use them as troop transports. So,
There you go.
but I did promise Emily that I would build it as a civilian one.
Well, there you go.
And we've got Steve saying it comes with resin wheels, mask, and photo etch. Ooh,
Nice.
that should be an interesting kit. I mean, I do have the Revell AEW2, but there is, I think, 2 different variants you can build out of it, which is, I think it's that one you've got, isn't it, Steve? If I remember rightly, you can do 2 different variants out of it. You can actually do this one with the weapons frontage and the gun turret to it, if I remember rightly. I'm not sure. Yeah. Because you can do that with the Airfix kit. You can actually put the weapons and everything on it. But I didn't want to. Okay, so we'll go into there. Let's do complete. We'll sort that out in a minute. Okay. And take them off and glue them into position. I've got them here. That's repair afterwards. So we've got you. Now don't beat it up.
Excuse you. I don't beat things up.
Your lamp begs to differ on that one, I think.
That's fine. The lamp's moved on. everyone else should too.
Poor Lamp didn't have any choice.
Well,
I mean, poor thing had to come back after rehab.
it's still working though.
Yes, but it does have a pronounced flicker, and it does droop occasionally.
It doesn't flicker.
You got Emily saying the one I have to do still after I finish the Top Gun F-14 Tomcat I have. Ooh.
Nice.
So, what has everybody else got on their benches at the moment? Then, and then yes, Steve's going, yeah, I've got it on eBay, and then he's going, yes, that's the one. You got Emily saying, my mum scared the living daylights out of me. Oh dear. What's your mum doing to you now? Okay, put those there. Let's see if we can get this front cockpit section put in. Look, the blimey. Very basic on colours at the front as well. Where's the two control columns? Are they in here? Undercarriage is in there. Prop covers are in there. Nope. So we're gonna have to hunt for them now. Where's the two control yokes? Nope, nope. We seem to have the control yokes missing.
Really?
Yes.
Oh well.
Well, I don't think you're really going to spot the fact that they're missing anyway, because
No.
there they are. There's one of them. Down one.
Well, at least they can fly if they wish.
Yeah. Oh, and the other one's there as well. That's good. There we go. Found them. They were in the bag of bits.
Bag of bits.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to have to leave you in peace for a minute, Marcus, because I'm going to have to leave you to...
Leave me
Hey,
in
Elaine.
peace. Thank you.
I've just got to pop off somewhere. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so first time in here with Ross, first time online ever, in this capacity, of course, and it's kind of fun, actually, I have to say. We've had a few laughs to set things up. Because we bought these kits together in an auction, and yeah, I don't know, the flash on these are horrendous. Yeah. So we shall see how this will turn out. As said before, I am not as quick as Ross when it comes to complete builds. I'll take my time doing things. So I'm sure it'll be great in the end. So keep tuning into his stream to battle the Flash and other things that might occur during this build. Yes, thank you, Sarah Jane. Welcome. as you can see, we have illumination. I'm not working in the dark, so the lamp is working. I will take a picture of the said lamp and post it for Panzer to visually inspect, of course. I might be taking that picture tonight after this stream. Just to
I'm
make
back.
sure that welcome back.
So, Sarah Jane's taking the mickey out of you and your lamp, I take it.
No, not the Mickey. Panzer was working apparently and needed an update, so I gave it. And I'm going to put a picture in the 24/7 later for him to inspect. Just to make sure that, he can sleep well at night.
Yeah. Well, by all accounts, we have 22 likes tonight so far.
Hey, awesome.
We've done really well. So, thank you very much for everybody.
Yes.
And also, if you wish to help support this channel, you can go to Buy Me a Coffee, which is in the top right-hand corner as you look at the screen. Or you can go to my PayPal, which is another one. I haven't got the link for that up this time at the moment because it's on a different thing. But I'm sure the technical advisor upstairs will dump it in for me at some point. So we've got everybody saying hi to Sarah Jane. Panda's obviously still at work today. And you got Emily saying her mum scared her half out of her wits because she was her tablet. Well, yeah, her laptop was too loud. Oh dear. Yeah, it was a bit disconcerting then because as I was going to the toilet, it's like I suddenly remembered that I still got my earphones in. It's like,
A classic.
yeah.
A classic Leslie Nielsen.
But lucky enough, it doesn't have the mic on it, so.
Oh.
I don't think you want to hear that.
It would have made us laugh. We like to laugh.
Yeah. So good evening to you, Sarah Jane, and welcome to the stream. So then we've got Jacqueline's off to bed, so she's saying catch up with me tomorrow. No, Jackie, take care. And yeah, technical staff is now putting my PayPal link if you wish to help support this channel.
Yeah, and Ross will need support because I'm here messing with things. So take care of him.
But then hopefully I should have the patron arriving soon. It has been arranged for me to sort it out with somebody.
Sorry, excuse me.
Gesundheit. So hopefully I'll get that sorted out very soon.
I'm not nagging or anything.
No, I know. I mean, you're not the only one anyway. So there's been other people mention it to me as well. So I will get round to doing it. It's yeah. I mean, as I said before in previous streams, anything that comes into my Buy Me a Coffee link that will go towards supporting Roran and his little stream where he helps him buy his Lego and other stuff. So that's what I've decided I'm going to use that for. So yeah, it should be helpful to him as well.
Yeah.
Because the channel is here for him as well. I mean,
yeah, and he's doing a great job.
Yeah, I mean, he has fun.
Yeah.
When he doesn't upset his mum.
Wow. You shouldn't upset your mum.
Yeah.
Age.
Yeah, he decided to be a little cantankerous little bugger this morning. So did his little brother. So the pair of them together sort of like had way too much fun. annoying us.
I mean, what a shame.
Oh dear. Right. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, I suppose I better get these clear parts glued in.
You're already unclear.
Yeah, for the windows. I'm just getting them into position.
Smile going from ear to ear.
What, me?
Yeah. No. You.
Moi? Moi?
Toi.
And you got Emily saying, final flight radar 24 check for today. Oh, she's having a quick scoot, see, nosy to see who's about tonight then, obviously. Who's flying around. Yeah, a lot of people have been like following the flight data, especially due to a certain thing going on across the world at the moment. And it's like a big empty zone.
Yeah.
Where that's happening, sadly. But hey ho, I mean, they're holding their own, that's the main thing.
That is true.
Okay, so I think, did I put the other? Yeah, I did put the other side in. Boom. Spray a bit of paint. Little joysticks up. And again, they're supposed to be all black. Very basic cockpit.
Makes it easier, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's to be expected, I suppose. I mean, for the age of it and everything, so it's not surprising.
Mm.
Yeah, so a very big thank you to all those people that have hit the thumbs up. It's been much appreciated.
Yeah, definitely has. And still is.
Yep. And you got John Stave going as well, saying bye all, have a good day.
Enjoy it.
Yep, have a good day, Joe. I'll take it you're off to work as well, or you, Steve? I mean, John, sorry. Was it, yeah, because it would still be Saturday over your way, won't it? Still somewhere. He's just starting his day, really.
Yeah. It's the time zones.
Very confusing at times.
Yeah.
So hopefully you may well be coming over to the UK at some point, won't you, Marcus?
Yes. We were discussing a certain show.
Yeah.
Show. And for me, it's just across the channel, basically. So it's a very quick travel.
Yeah.
If you fly over. And yeah, it would be interesting. Never been to one before.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's also with it being the largest show in the UK, it should keep it more sort of like interesting for you. That's as long as everything goes to plan still.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
right.
Last year they, as I said, they had sort of like scaled it back due to the chocolate velociraptor, as they call it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we call it on the streams anyway, so we don't get penalised for it and that lot.
Yeah.
And the world on fire sort of thing. But yeah, it's they scaled it back quite a bit. Then
I think they're
so
going back to normal, I think, right?
well, hopefully this should be this year.
Yeah.
So okay, so let's see what's going on with you now. So that's got to go back down a bit. Ooh, There we go. That's you in position.
Oh yeah, I need to repair the prop.
Yeah, what there is of it.
Well, there's only one blade that was off. So it's all right.
So there isn't exactly much of the cockpit to sort of set up. To say the least. Just make sure I put that into position correctly. Okay. Oh. Nope, you're not in line, are you? At all. Ah, there we go. Yeah, it's going to go together quite well, I think. There we go. That's sorted. So we just leave that together for a minute while that sets. Emily's going, just put my favourite air crash investigation episode on. Oh, fair enough. And then everybody's saying goodbye to John. And then Sarah Jane's going, which one, Emily? I like watching those. Sarah Jane's got model show near me in 2 weeks. Oh, which show is that then, Sarah Jane? Do tell. So we know that's going to go together. So we'll start getting the clear parts in position. Now we need, first one is number 80. So, yeah. So we go into there. So
pieces, you don't know if it's sprue or if it's actually a piece.
82. It's 82, there you are. Two, you in position. Yeah. Punctures. And it's you in position. Next one is number 82.
Sausage fingers. It doesn't help.
Is that the Milton Keynes one, sir? They're asking Steve. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Yeah, Milton Keynes show soon, yeah. And Emily's going, Sarah Jane, Deadly Descent, Series 19, Episode 1. About the Cathay Pacific Flight 780. Yeah.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah. Position. And then we've got 81. That's just there. Ow. Spiking myself with my little pincers. Okay, that's not. That would. Let's try that one. Let's try you in there. There we go. Oh, this one's playing hard to get doing, isn't you?
Is it running away?
Yeah, it's just. Ah, there we go. That's got it. You seem to. Ah, that's probably why. Yep, definitely. That explains that one. We have to keep putting them in the right blooming order. Oh.
What, there's an order? No.
Let's see. Showdown saying, yeah, Steve, and then, ooh, I've seen that. I skipped the first part of the program as I like the investigation, not the reenactment. Not sure if I'll get to the show with my mental problems, but could do with getting pain. Well, I'm sure you'll know more on the day, Sarah Jane. You know we're always here to help support with any sort of problems like that. So hopefully you'll be feeling better soon, and hopefully you'll feel better and well enough to go to the show.
Yeah.
Because it might do you a world of good going out to a show. Just for... number 83. That's that one there. Oh, I forgot about that. There's model making gurus coming on tonight, isn't he? For some reason, didn't think he actually did. That's Saturday night, but anyway.
Yeah, he announced I was going to do it on his charger, right?
You got Steve saying, I wanted to go to that, but it's my daughter's birthday party. Oh dear. Well, you can always take her to the show and say, look, we've got lots of people coming to your birthday. She might get a bit annoyed when you say, like, yeah, and you walk out with loads of models for yourself and nothing for your daughter, like, but there we go. These things happen. Not that I think she'd appreciate it too much.
My son has been eerily quiet this evening.
Yeah, I can't hear him screaming at his Xbox.
No.
What's the matter with the lad?
Well, not going to be able to check on him, so it's...
Or is he watching the stream and saying, is that my dad really?
Well, he knows me, you know.
Yeah, dear.
Well, I hope he does. Yeah.
82. It's in line. Okay then, that's all the glass parts in the first half. Glue them all into position now. One, two. Now a lot of people use the clear glue, which is like a PVA one to do clear parts. I use the extra thin. Now what I normally do is I just touch one of the corners inside around the glass, not actually touching the glass, and then the glue just goes, literally zooms its way around all on its tud.
Yeah, I think that's an experience thing. To be able to do that.
Well, you just got to be careful with it. I mean, it's easy enough to do. I mean, with this one, it helps the fact that it's the actual. It's got the glass is going into the recessed area anyway, so you're just literally touching the recessed area, and then it sort of like helps glue them all in position. So that's them all in position. That's one half done. Now, as the keen eyes of you may have noticed, again, I don't actually mask any of my clear parts. Or very rarely if I do.
That is correct, sir.
Because I use an old trick that I learned quite some time ago, and that's using a toothpick to clear off any paint from the clear part. But you can only do that with acrylic paints, not with enamels. Because it sticks like shit with being enamel. Yeah. Okay, then. Let's get this other side done now. Now, at some point in the near future, I will be starting a large build, which is of my Queen Mary. Now, that one, I'm going to probably go into a lot more detail, and I'm going to probably learn as I go along and build it with lighting.
Yeah,
but the main thing is I've got to actually learn how to do the lighting in the first place, and then I've got to design how to actually put that into the kit and whereabouts how to do the layouts.
Yeah.
So that's going to keep it really interesting for me in a way.
I think that sounds interesting for everyone, because not everyone has the ability or have ever tried the lighting process, right? So
I have never done a lighting in a kit in my life. Even though I've got it's one of those things. I mean, yeah, it's something that's sort of like been daunting to me for quite some time. Yeah, but I thought, well, the Queen Mary, even though there isn't actually a lighting kit available for it, you have to build one up yourself. It's crying out like the Titanic. It needs a lighting kit in it to give it sort of like the presence.
Well, yeah, if you go that big, I think it's probably worth it.
Yeah.
To put the extra time into it.
I mean, that's the only real reason why I'm doing it, because I want to get that experience of building a lighting kit. And lucky enough, there's members within the community that are willing to help me.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to actually doing it.
Oh, that's good.
I will be doing a what's in the box and what's coming up on the bench thing for it, but it will be purely a video build, I think. That one.
Yeah.
So I'll probably just keep it to a video build and then work on it as I have time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those kits. It's going to be a long-term build.
Yeah.
That's one thing. It's not exactly something that I can sort of like throw out within sort of like 3 or 4 days.
No, I would be surprised if you did, or not surprised if you did.
You idiot.
No, I totally get it. You said you're gonna go hyper detail on it, right? So,
That'll be on another kit. Yes, that'll be another kit that I'll be doing.
okay.
I'll probably be doing sort of like one of my Lancasters that I have. I have 2 48 scale Lancasters, and I sort of think I may well turn one of them into a hyper detail kit. It's sort of like if I've got the funds available, I'll get all the photo etch and that part and have fun with it, really, and just try not to kill the kids in the process if I get annoyed with it.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's going to be again another learning experience, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, of course.
Didn't want to do that. Where have you gone? Yeah. You got. Oh, sorry. I don't do crowds very well either. Yeah, from Sarah Jane. And then you got Emily saying, Sarah Jane, I'm in the same boat, but my bad mental health is because of bullying from school. Oh dear, love. Sorry to hear that. There's no place for bullying whatsoever in anything. So I hope you've got that resolved. You join it. No one seems to. No, it doesn't. One of these clear parts is not playing ball.
I mean, wow. Sorry.
That's right. I'll sort it out.
Buy another kit, you know.
Just try trimming that back a little bit. Might help. Let's see. You got Sarah Jane saying, Emily, yep, same here, plus lots of other things, including. Oh, that's what I was saying then. Including, like you, I'm autistic. And you got Emily saying, Sarah Jane, yeah, being autistic makes things harder for me. And also not having many friends, but what helped me was to find something that calms me. But find something that interests you and learn. Very much so. I mean, plus you've always got friends on here, Emily.
Yeah.
It's like
Definitely.
you're part of the Scale Model Ninja family anyway. There you go. So you're always going to have friends here. But as I said, there's no place for bullying in anywhere. Even in this hobby. And sadly, you do get it. Wherever you go.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, there is no real need for it. However you look at it.
Not really, no.
Okay. There you go. Let's get you in. Let's got you. Let's got you. Let's got you. Okay. Oh, we've got a little rear light one there as well. Oh, where's that one then? Let's see. 81 and 82. So these should be 281s. And it should be all of them in position. So you've got Sarah Jane saying, Ross, as the Queen Mary is a floating hotel in Long Beach, you could build a good diorama, use quayside to hide wires, etc. Sadly, this is not the actual the original QE Queen Mary. This is actually the Queen Mary 2. The very big bugger.
Big bugger.
And it's the Revell 1400 kit, and it's close to a metre long, even at 1/400 scale. So I am looking forward to it. As I said, I'll be doing something where I'll be the lights will probably go down to one of the shafts from the stand, and that way it'll be joined up that way, the wiring. I think that's an idea of what I've got anyway for what I want to do. You got Sarah saying, Emily, I have one friend, had less than a dozen entire existence. I've always done modelling, jigsaws, reading to hiding. Yeah, they're all good things to hide in. I mean, it's one of those things, isn't it, with people who suffer with mental health, like a lot of us do from the modelling community. We find people like this in our community. We're all here to help each other. But it's like we always pick, well, we've all picked the one thing that is alone a thing, which is building models.
True.
But I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things in life that I know that if I hadn't got the support of my missus, I probably wouldn't be here today in a way, because yeah, it'd be hard pressed to be sort of like able to cope. So, I mean, I have been through some fairly rough patches.
Yeah.
I mean, it's helped with having the support from the people out there in the wider community, even just to talk to, and when you're in like the group chats and that sort of thing. And it just makes life a lot easier and a lot more bearable. I mean, it's like the help I've had from Colin. And recently I've had quite a bit of help from you, where even it's just like chatting, which we do.
Yeah. Well, you're taking the mickey out of me, you know.
That's all part of the fun. Yeah. And helping you spend your money, that's always part of the fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's see, what's B? That'll probably be white, no doubt. I'll probably do sky grey. Yes, probably do sky grey.
Sky grey. Excuse me.
It's the Bombay doors, the interior of them. God blimey, it's 1:45 already.
Yeah, you see?
Time flies when you're having fun.
Apparently so.
I mean, I'm okay to carry on for a little bit longer if you are, Marcus.
Yeah, sure.
It's entirely up to you.
This flash just makes me smile.
You're loving it, really.
That's a stretch.
Oh dear. And you got Sarah Jane going, bullying was part of growing up back in my days. Yep, it was in mine as well. It's but then again, I suppose some ways it helps and some ways it doesn't. Because as long as it doesn't hurt you, it makes you stronger in the long run, as far as I sort of that the way I put it.
Well, it did for me.
Yeah. But it's everybody copes with it differently. That's the thing.
That is true.
We all have different ways of coping with things. Well, that's all the wind is in anyway so far.
Good for you.
Oh. Yeah, it made me laugh because when I did that Hellcat, the old monogram one, I started it in the evening in the hangout.
Yeah, I remember.
And I didn't touch it sort of like all that day, the following day sort of thing. And then by the end of the day, hang out on the following evening, it was finished.
Amazing. Ross the Machine, Medlock.
You see, I wouldn't. It's where I lose myself. And yeah, I think I was sat here till sort of like 4 o'clock in the morning, finishing it off. And I lose myself in what I'm building.
Yeah.
And it just, the time just sort of evaporates. If you know what I mean.
It does. I mean, this hobby does eat a lot of time. You know, it's like time traveling, basically. Because you look down at the desk and when you look up, it's like 3 hours later.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Where's my son?
And you got Emily saying, my Revell A380 is 1:144 scale. The actual plane is 73 meters long with a wingspan of 80 meters and the height of 25 meters. Ooh. Useful information. So here's one for you, Emily. How big was the A319?
Oh, he's quizzing as well. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Got to make it more interesting. And then Steve's saying about the wiring, you can do it. It's easy, really. You just need to start planning before you can even clip a single part. Yeah. Planning has never been one of my strongest points on that thing.
Well, that's where the help from the community comes in, you know.
Yeah.
Do it like to do wire loops for cars. You know, you have a big board, nails in it, and then start pulling wires between the nails.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to see.
I think I'm going to probably get where it shows the deck layout, and then I'm going to put that onto a board, and then sort of like do the LEDs on, pin them onto the board, that sort of way. I think that's what I might do. Now, whether that actually happens is a different matter altogether.
Yeah. True. Or you could just buy those LED light bundles for Christmas, just bundle it up and throw it in there.
Yeah, and have it on multicolored flashing lights then, can't you?
Yeah. It'll be part of the
Party time. Okay, that's that bit. So we still have 15 people watching. Thank you very much for watching this evening. Much appreciated.
Awesome sauce. The hell, cat hair.
So we've got these two carts now. Which way around are you going to go? That way by the looks of it. You onto that end. And then you onto the other end. Okay. So it's that part. So what was your first ever model kit then, Marcus? If you can remember.
It was an American. Oh, what do you call it? Hung out on an aircraft carrier. Just give me a second. I will find it. Yeah, sorry. Putting me
Did it
against
come?
the wall here.
Yeah.
I see it in my head. It's just I can't remember what it's called.
A model?
Yes, exactly. Hunk of plastic. Painted badly. You know. Oh, Prowler.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Night of the Intruder.
Yeah. I think it was a scale 172. I'm not really sure. It was so many decades ago.
I won't mention that, but now you have.
Yeah, well, you feel a bit young for a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
No, and then it went on from there. I did build a 48 scale, I think, SR-71, 72 Lancaster, you know, things like this.
I think everybody's built a Lancaster at some point. It's like everybody's built a Spitfire.
Yeah. I think I did a 32 P51 as well at one point.
Is that the old Matchbox one, or?
No, it was not. It's either Airfix or Revell, if I'm not mistaken. Which I could well be, because again,
Probably a Revell one. I'm not sure if Airfix did a 30-second scale.
I have no clue.
Okay, so that's...
For me at that time, I just took what was on the shelf. I didn't really know
Yeah.
anything about any kind of manufacturer, right? So there was no, oh, you can't build that or you can't do that. It's just, oh, it looks cool.
Yeah, build it, have fun, enjoy.
Yeah. Basically, that's how it was.
Best way to be.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. Let's try it up again. Don't. Aha. So that goes like that. But then we have the Bombay doors that just sit in it and without gluing. That's going to be interesting. So they actually, wrong one, the one on here. Oh, yeah, so I think Fox is coming on about midnight, isn't he?
Yeah.
So
That's way too late for me. I need to be up in the morning.
Well, it's nearly midnight now, so got another 5
Yeah.
minutes. So we can probably call it if you want, Marcus. And
Yeah, I think that will be a good idea for me at least.
yeah. Okay, then. So we'll.
Oh, cool. Cross-eyed.
So I've got me interior painted.
Yeah.
I've got the Bombay in position. And I think the actual two halves close up fairly soon, but I think I've got the undercarriage to go in as well at the same time on this one. So yeah, it's not looking too bad. I mean, that's roughly where I'm up to this evening.
Yeah.
So I'm quite happy with the progress on it so far.
Oh, that's good.
It's looking as though it's going to go like so. Oh.
That looks good. Yeah.
So that's where sort of got like the body halves done, the clear parts are in, the cockpit's together, what there is of it. So yeah, I think that's we'll go back up to Facey Cam and say we've got James having a bit of a go at you, saying, and we know what happened to Marcus's Spitfire canopy and the end result of that, lol.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
But I'm learning as well to control myself.
Yeah. You control his urges from smacking lamps and computers, yeah.
Oh no, the computer too.
Oh dear, you have to excuse while I just change over to you and go back up to Facey. No one. And there we go. So yeah. Well, again, Marcus should be hopefully joining us next Saturday as well, because we're going to probably carry on doing these builds together.
Yes. Yeah. That's the plan.
Yep, and then Sarah Jane's going, planning is easy. Things going to plan is something entirely else. Exactly. That's what happens. It's like, yeah.
That's correct.
And then you got Steve asking, Ross, how confident are you at soldering? Not too bad, actually. I mean, I've done some soldering that in the past, and I do have actually a soldering gun here. So I should be able to sort of cope with that sort of thing fairly well. It's just having the general idea of how to set things out and how to put where to put diodes and everything like that.
Yeah.
Because I want to have some of the lights flashing where they're supposed to be, sort of thing. And it's just mainly using different things like that. And then we've got Sarah Jane saying, nice to see you, Marcus.
Nice to see you guys too. Well, in chat, nice.
Yeah. Well, let's say thank you very much for Marcus for joining me, and it's been a long time coming, but we got there in the end, didn't we, lad?
That is true. I've been stringing him along for a long time now.
Well, I mean, as you said, you weren't ready then, so, and as I've always stated to you, it was here whenever you were ready.
Yeah.
And it just took a matter of getting a few odds and sods a bit sorted out for us, like the last couple of days.
Yeah.
And yeah, everything seems to have gone well, thanks to the technical staff.
Yeah.
She was around a minute ago.
Yeah. Someone said in the chat, I think she needs to raise somehow. So.
She does get a raise. I give her 3 biscuits instead of 2. What more could she ask for? Come on. There were chocolate biscuits, okay?
I'll send something.
And then you got Sarah Jane saying, hope he's paying you, Marcus. Nope, Marcus is here
no,
on his...
This is all pure fun.
Yeah.
It's not.
I mean, everybody knows my stream is just purely for fun. I mean, I've never ever claimed to be anything master at any of this. I just do it purely to have fun, and it's my way of relaxing. So that's all I ever do this for, Sarah Jane. And if it ever got to the point of where it didn't get to be fun, I would stop. And that's the truth. I would just stop if I lost all interest in it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I mean, yeah, it's been a major investment compared to considering where I first started from.
Yeah, I start to notice that then.
Yeah, it's easily done though, isn't it? So, if you want to say bye-bye, Marcus, to the people.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ross. Yeah, I'll see you next time.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
And I'll say bye-bye for now. Take care. Happy modelling. And stay safe, everyone.
Yeah.
So, bye-bye for now.